Welcome to Great Gadgets and Gear. Sorry about the background noise, my dishwasher is running. Okay, I'm gonna do some reviews on some kitchen knives. I was hunting around looking for a really nice quality set of steak knives, and some of the reviews were okay, but I really don't like a lot of the reviews. They don't show you enough information. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do some unboxings. Just show you how you get them, open them up, take a look at them, and then I'm going to follow up with a review of using all of them at one time so you can see, you know, how they work on different types of food. Okay, so this is the first one I'm going to start with. They're in no particular order. This just happened to be the one. This one actually got delivered today, so I'm going to do this one. Now this is the Zwilling J.A. Henkel's Twin Gourmet 8-piece steak knife set with box. It's on Amazon, and when I purchased this, I paid only $62 for it. That might not be a lot, or might be a lot to you. I don't know. But I do have a different set that I'm also going to review, which are the J.A. Henkel's, not the twins, the international, because I wanted to see the difference. These are considered moderately priced because you know, I'm not a chef, so I'm not going to spend $200–300 on knives, but I wanted something nice quality and something that was sharp. Sharp is really an issue with knives. There's serrated and non-serrated knives, and I'm not going to get into that whole argument. The choice is up to you which you prefer. I like both, and I like both for different reasons, and we'll go into that when we get into the review. So we're going to check this out and see what you get for your 62 bucks. Alright, so first thing you get a warranty card. These do come with a lifetime warranty, so that's awesome. Okay, so the first item in the box is the box. So let's open this up and check it out. So the box is made in China, and some of the reviews, like all reviews, they go back and forth. Some people love them, some people hate them, some people have had good experience, some bad. So I'll just go over what I think right now. It's got the little twin logo, which I guess are the better quality knife. You're gonna pay a little more. Just a little metal latch, hook and latch, and it's carved out, recessed in here, and metal hinges. And so far for a made in China little box, I don't know, I think it's pretty decent quality. Open it up. This is light colored, almost pine colored, I would say. I'm not gonna guess at the wood because I have no idea what they use. The block is glued in here. You have your logo, and then you have your scallops for your knives. So we'll take the knives out and then we'll check that out. So now the knives, you can see in the box, they come in this, you're like, oh man, look at that little tiny thing of knives. These were a lot smaller than I thought they were gonna be, even though I did carefully look at the review, or the picture. They only gave one picture, and that I didn't like either, because you can't really get a good look at what you're buying. So you try to look through the reviews, look through other people's photos at the bottom of the reviews. So I kind of had an idea, but you don't really know until they show up. So let's open them up. They come wrapped in some paper, which is nice. So try not to tear it apart, because I haven't decided on what knives I'm keeping yet and what knives I'm sending back, so try not to tear this up too much. Alright, so all the knives come just thrown in some plastic and wrapped in the paper. There are no guards at the top, so you might want to be careful, because I'm not quite sure how sharp these are. But take them out of here. Okay, so the knives themselves. Okay, so there's 3 rivets. They look like they're a halfway decent thickness of the blade. The knife itself, I'm also going to do a comparison when I'm using these compared to some other knives. It's very thin profile. It's comfortable, but for an expensive knife, the edges are sharp, especially along the spine. I mean, I almost thought I could cut myself just on the spine. So yeah, in a pinch, you could use this to light a ferro rod. Scrape a ferro rod, but anyways. So they're not really thick. If you have big hands, you know, you might not like these because there's not a lot of purchase on it, but you do have a little scallop here for your finger. I don't know if I'd call that a guard, but it's very sharp. So I'd be careful. It's a very slender, almost not quite S-shape, but I think they advertise this as S-shape. You can get this also in a set of 4 for, I believe, $50, but I figured 62. I get 8 in a box. It feels sharp, but that doesn't mean anything. Most of them right out of the package feel sharp, so we'll have to check them out when we do the review of them cutting things. I'm looking at it because it's going to be hard to see on here, but there's like, these are stamped knives, and there's like some extra material hanging off here, which I don't really like, and there's actually some chips in the blade a little bit, so we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, for a more expensive knife, there's some material hanging off here, like they weren't stamped out perfectly there. You can see it breaking off there. Again, not being nitpicky, they are scratched up. I don't know if someone used these and returned them. They have quite a few, it's going to be hard to see here, but they have quite a few scratches along the blade handle. So I know that, there you go, you can see those scratches better there. I know that sometimes people buy stuff Amazon, they use it and then they return it, which kind of sucks for the rest of us because then we're buying used stuff. But I don't know if that's a manufacturing issue either. Maybe it could be a manufacturing issue. But on the blade, hopefully you can read that. I don't know if it's going to focus that close. Probably not. But it says Zwilling Twin Gourmet. It gives you a product number 39023-000, 4.5 inches, 02ZS13, made in Spain. Now, unless you're gonna pay $200-300, I haven't seen any that are made in, I think, Solgren, Germany, which are the top quality knives. So this set is made in Spain. The international that I have are made in India, so we'll see how they do. They're not China. I didn't purchase, as far as I know, I'll have to look, but I'm pretty sure I didn't purchase any knives from China. Okay, so now when I was reading the reviews, some people complained that the knives do not fit into the box, right? There's something to keep in mind. 4 go on one side, 4 go on the other side, obviously. But if you look at the slants for the knives, they're slanted so they fit in the box, right? So you don't, it depends on which side of the box you're on, but if you try to put them into the wrong slot, they won't fit properly. So you kind of have to make sure you're in the right slot, which is obviously every other slot. But you know, never know, people might not know. But I'm gonna put these in here and then I'll show you that they all do fit. They all do fit nicely. I don't see any issues with that. The one that I received is in very nice shape. The see, I tried to put it in the wrong one so it didn't fit. Do that again so you can see that. Oops, sliced the plastic all up. Okay, so if you try to go into the wrong slot, they won't fit right. And a lot of people had complained about that, so I don't know if that's your issue. If it is, there you go. If it's not, sorry, then maybe you got a crappy box. But this is fitting really nice. So as far as the presentation goes, I would have to say it's a really nice presentation. Let's see here. Okay. So the handle itself is just shy, a hair shy of 1/2 inch thick. Sorry. Just shy. And then, so it's and a little bit over 1/2 inch thick in the width. The handle itself is 4 inches, and then I believe the blade is 4.5. The blade is actually almost closer to 4 3/4 for the entire length. Whoops, nope, I'm wrong. Sorry, I had that sticking out the top of the thing. Actually, it's almost 4 7/8. The thickness of the blade, I did notice just by chance looking at it, it is a thicker profile on the blade than it is on the International. This one is probably more than a 1/16 and not quite an 1/8. But just the grab and bend thing, it's a little bit less flexible than the other set of knives that I have. So again, put these in here. Okay. All right, so there you go. They fit in there perfectly. You can see from the profile that nothing is really sticking up very badly. They fit in there just really nice. Lid closes fine. So they rattle around in there. That's the only thing too, I would wonder if you're traveling with these. Obviously it's a gift presentation box, so you're not really going to be traveling with them because they're going to be running back and forth like this, which might dull the blades. And I really wouldn't want to have them blade up. But just an observation there, because even if you fully extend them, you're still gonna shake them around there. You can see they move around. But overall, it's pretty nice presentation box. They, like I said, they fit in there nice. I don't have any issues with that. So yeah, would I give this as a gift? I would. It's a very nice presentation box for something made in China. And I suppose if you were going to be a nitpicker or anything about it, you could get little bits of cork and put it in here to keep them from rattling around or moving or whatever. But again, I don't really see the issue. So there's the unboxing of these. And okay, now I flipped them over. Let's see what happened when I flipped them over, if they came out. Nope, they stayed in there. They just rolled around. All right. So there you go, 62 bucks. Keep in mind, 4 of these knives on their own are $50. So this is a really good kit and a really steal of a deal if you can get them for 62 bucks. So we'll check back later and we'll have a review of these going up against some other knives. Now I'm gonna move on to the next set of knives unboxing. So stay tuned. Thanks.